Some Newport News residents outrage after a police officer shot an 18-year-old in their neighborhood, and one resident shot this cell video seconds after the officer fired his gun. Investigators say the officer's safety was in jeopardy because the suspect had a gun, so the officer had to shoot. This happened just before 7:30 last night on 36th Street in the city's East End. And 10 on your side's Katie Collett spoke with both police and the suspect's mother. Katie?
Tom, a police spokesperson tells me they've heard from some witnesses at the scene, but he says it's important they hear from more. Meanwhile, the suspect's mother tells me off camera that her son's name is Antonio Miller. And while she says he does have a criminal history, she says she is stunned something like this happened.
You going to jail. Why you shoot him?
This cell phone video shows the scene seconds after a Newport News police officer shot an 18-year-old. Family members identify as Antonio Miller. But it's what happened moments before this video was shot that has some fired up.
I watched them handcuff him and pepper spray him. At the same time, he moving because his eyes is burning. He was kneeling over him when he shot him, and he got up off of him. And the officer was scared because he was shaking for a long period. He was just shaking.
However, police say that is not how it all went down.
Some of the people we interviewed have confirmed the fact of what we're being told, that the suspect was handcuffed after he had been shot by the officer.
As for those who say they saw otherwise?
My comment to those folks would be, we want to talk to you. Our homicide investigators want to talk to you, and our professional standards people want to talk to you. And we'd love for them to come forward and tell us what they saw.
Thurston says this all began when an officer approached a man who had a gun. He says the man ran into this apartment complex, was eventually captured by the officer, and a struggle began that ended with the officer shooting the man.
Y'all better get back now.
A lot of people, saying stop, stop, stop. Now, I remind you, this was only one cop. So I can understand why he was kind of scared, or because a lot of people,
But police say in the end, communication is key, and they need to hear from all witnesses.
We want to get to the bottom of it. We want to know what really happened.
Now, Thurston says the teen was shot through the wrist and the bullet lodged in the teen's side. The police officer who shot Antonio Miller is on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation. Meanwhile, Miller's mother says her son will be in the hospital for a couple more days, and when he's released, he'll be arrested and go to jail. Katie Collett, 10 on your side.